Wait, you hear that? Y'all don't hear that? I think I'm hearing the sounds of Trump's future impeachment hearings. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. I hope that y'all are now fully satisfied with this new intro, because y'all were about to kill me over it. No, but I hope it's music to your ears. Make sure that you're going to fortheculturepodcast.com tomorrow, because on Tuesday, y'all already know every Tuesday we release a fucking episode, and it's always lit, it's always fire. Make sure that you're also going to youtube.com/AdrianExtra for my new ass gaming channel. Girl, we're trying to build her up. Get into it. Also patreon.com/AdrianExpression. But yeah, girl, it seems like Trump is about to have a couple meltdowns, breakdowns, because the walls are closing in and he's panicking. He's doing as much as he can, but we're getting on that a little bit later. What I wanted to talk about first, okay, because it seems to not be getting the attention that it needs, are these bombings in Austin, Texas. I can't believe that people are literally leaving packages on black people on the porches, on the front doors of black people's homes, and their mission is to what? Blow every black person away in Austin, Texas. Girl, you're not original. Girl, you're not original, girl. Girl, how many times have they been done? How many times have the girls tried to do that, girl? But guess what? You know what's coming. You know how many times have they tried to do that to us? But guess what? Guess what? Black people. Black people still here. I mean, do y'all ever really stop and think sometimes? You gotta turn a fucked up situation into a good one sometimes, girl. Otherwise, I would not be here, and that's just real tea. Let's turn it around. Have you ever thought about how many times have these hoes tried to eradicate black people? How many times have they tried to kill us, girl? Slavery couldn't hold us. Racism still can't fucking hold. I mean, it's fucked up, but we're still here. We're still here. So after a while, girl, why don't you just fucking give it up, girl? I mean, for all this blood and sword bullshit y'all hoes be talking about, damn, I would have expected for us to be eradicated by now, girl. I would expect for us to be bitch, we're not even an endangered species, girl. We're coming for y'all. So it's just, girl, hang it up. If at first you don't succeed, bitch, the black people gon' survive again. The black people gon' survive again, girl. Get out of here. Okay, and the media is so funny how they handle this shit, because let me tell you, if we had a fucking suspect who was running around here, and if the clues that were coming in was even pointing an inkling a little bit towards the fact that this suspect was Muslim, girl, it would be all over the news, girl. Call the guard dogs in, bitch, DEFCON motherfucker. Girl, we're in a state of emergency, girl. It's fucking martial law out here. Girl, we just don't know what to do. But in some of the news reports I'm reading, girl, the victims have been black as fuck in these Austin bombings, but they want to say, girl, we don't want to jump to conclusions yet. Girl, we're not ruling out hate. It's definitely a theory. But yeah, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Girl, you hoes be Inspector Gadget, Scooby-Doo, and looking for Casper the Friendly Ghost, girl, and missing all the big-ass main clues, girl. It's funny how y'all play around with other people's life, bitch. But when it comes to people who looking like, you know what I mean, leftover cauliflower and shit, y'all be standing at attention, girl. I don't understand it. I don't understand, but all I'm saying is, for those of you who are in Austin, Texas, please be careful. They're saying that this suspect is not the regular, you know, the regular degular, you know what I mean? They're saying he's not regular. They're saying that he's adapting his methods, and you know, before the packages were exploding from people handling them, and now they're saying that this new bomb that was left on the side of the road and injured 2 people, they're saying that it was activated probably by tripwire. So they're saying this guy knows what he's doing. We have to kind of get rid of the idea that racists just are toothless, quote unquote, hillbillies, and they don't know what they're doing. A lot of racism, a lot of powerful racism comes from people who are in positions in the government, in the city, you know, high up in businesses. For example, someone like this, they must have been trained or trained themselves, but either way, they had the resources, they had the money, they had the ability, the connections to get all these devices. So yes, racists can be very privileged, girl. Don't let these pickup truck driving, you know what I mean, cousin screwers make you think that they're the only brand, girl. They're the least dangerous brand, because you can see them before they come to you. You see what I'm saying? You can see their ass coming, girl. Not with covert racism, that's completely different. I don't know why I just gave y'all a fucking lesson on covert racism, but we're moving the fuck on to the next topic. Let's just talk about the political section. Let's just get it over with. Now first, because there's so much shit going on, it feels like a reality TV show. Every time I fucking wake up, it's something new, girl. I don't understand it, but Andrew McCabe, I think that's how you pronounce his name, he was fired. And the reason that he was fired, it was apparently for lack of candor. That's what Trump is citing, and lack of candor apparently is also a fireable offense. So that's what he felt like he needed to do. Now, you always know there's a deeper story, so let's get into it. Girl, I'm like the Pink Panther girl. I'm looking for this motherfucker. I got a magnifying glass. I'm looking for the story. Let's hear the story. So Andrew McCabe, he's an American attorney who served as deputy director for the FBI. Now, if you don't know what that is, he works directly under Mueller, and Mueller's in charge of the investigations. So this is just kind of, honestly, this is kind of like a warning shot. A lot of people didn't think that Trump would be dumb enough to fuck with the FBI to this level, because what that means, and both Republicans and Democrats agree with this, is that if he fucking fires Mueller, which they're thinking that it's now more of a possibility because he's fucking panicking. There's no way around that. He's panicking. He's been getting subpoenaed. I mean, people are getting divorces and shit. So they didn't think that firing Mueller would even be a possibility, but now they're realizing that it is, and Trump is as crazy as he says he is. So firing Mueller would result in a constitutional crisis, but it's just showing, it goes to show you how desperate Trump is right now. What Trump ended up doing was firing Andrew McCabe 26 hours before he was eligible to receive his fucking pension. That is crazy to me. That is insane. Those are fighting words. I don't know. Those are fighting words. You're gonna tell me 26 hours and I could my fucking pension? Okay. What Trump doesn't understand is that if he keeps going on with this shit, as I said before, it's a nonpartisan view that, girl, if you are fucking with, if you're trying to fire Mueller, I know you tried to fire the person who worked directly under Mueller, but if you're coming from Mueller ass as well, I mean, you're already fucked up with obstruction of justice, but girl, it will be nonpartisan at that point, girl. They're saying, girl, we got to stop his ass.
We've got to stop his ass.
He keeps talking about it's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. He tweeted that today. And I'm not understanding, if you think that you've been falsely accused or wrongly accused, girl, spill the tea. Why is it that Trump, and this is coming from Washington Post, why is it that Trump has required senior White House staff members to sign a non-disclosure agreements? What's up with that, sis? I thought you said it was a witch hunt. If it's not a witch hunt, that means you have nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, why are these senior White House advisors over here signing NDAs like they're working in the entertainment industry? Girl, you really tried that one, thinking that I'm supposed, oh girl, they're looking into it for no reason, when you have all these hoes around here signing NDAs. As if that, first of all, that's illegal as fuck, girl. They work for the government. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that's very fucking illegal. But yeah, Trump, if you don't have anything to hide, stop hiding. Stop hiding shit. And apparently, based on the documents that they saw, if you violate the NDA, you could be facing some pretty shitty punishments, up to $10 million, girl. And so it's just insane. What's also insane is that Jared ass and Ivanka are continuing to use our taxpayer dollars for bullshit. Apparently, a helicopter which was carrying their asses, supposed to carry their asses from DC to NYC. I have no idea why you would be taking a fucking helicopter that, I mean, compared to planes, can't travel as fast, and your ass is gonna float from fucking DC to NYC, girl, for what reason? Stay y'all ass on a plane. Y'all literally are finding the most expensive ways to do shit. I still can't believe that people are struggling to pay their taxes. Some people are. And y'all are using their hard-earned ass money to fly your ass around, buying dining room sets and replacing $100,000 doors. I don't understand it, but that, I mean, the helicopter, one of the engines failed, and they had to turn their asses right the fuck back around. So it's interesting. A lot of people are like, oh my God, fear for their safety, fuck politics. This is not a partisan issue, it's their lives, girl. Ask me if I give a fuck. I don't. People are dying because of the policies that you have either enabled or encouraged. So girl, it would have been just less pieces on the chessboard. I'm not pressed. This shit had me a little bit pressed though. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Kim Kardashian says, she said, you niggas aren't gonna get me this time. You're not gonna get me this time. But what she didn't realize is that, girl, you got to be quicker than that. What the fuck is this? What's this? She said, I mean, she used a black ass model. She said, you know what? I know what'll get him. I know what'll get him. Use the black model this time. I got it. And what's funny is that I think the black model, the model that she used, I don't even think the shade for her skin is on it. It's on it in a swatch. I don't think I even see her shade, the model's shade on her skin, like in this fucking, I don't see it at all. I made a tweet, I was like, her arm kind of looks like the majority of casts on most TV shows. I mean, the black skin tones just ain't getting any camera time, sis. I don't understand. So it's just, you can always tell the companies who are kind of half-assed with it. They're just like, get a nigga model, put a dark ass motherfucking shade at the bottom, don't barely show the shit and just give it to these hoes. Hopefully they'll shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You can tell the people who are actually working and trying to research and trying to make sure that their products make sense or that their positioning makes sense to minority communities. You know what I mean? You can always tell, even if that company happens to make an honest mistake, you can always differentiate the people who actually put in effort versus the people who just say, hey, just get a trans model and say fuck it. Just get a gay motherfucker and say fuck it. Just get a black person and put it in there, 2 scenes and say fuck it. You know what I mean? I want real work and action. I want to see your ass put in effort. And a lot of the ways that you can do it, if you're gonna use the excuse that you're not from the cultures, you're not from these cultures, so you don't understand, if you're gonna use that excuse, what you can do is hire more people of color, what you can do is hire more minorities, so that the next time you come up with a dumbass idea, you can run it by all these people, you can run it by a diverse group of people that you work with, so one of them can tell your ass, girl, no ma'am, girl, no man, that's not gonna fly in my community, girl. This looks very ignorant, so how are we gonna change it? You see what I'm saying? But you actually have to care about minority communities in order to do that, so it's very obvious where some of y'all fucking faves stand, and that's all I'll say on that. Bye, girl. So Fifth Harmony told the girls, hey sis, we're just calling it quits. I mean, they didn't say calling it quits, they said it's a hiatus. I'm like, okay, girl. Alright sis, it's a hiatus, yeah girl, okay. Just like I took a hiatus from being masculine, girl, get out my face, girl, y'all are done. Just be honest. Fit for Harmony, girl, why you got to, just be honest, sis. Because if you had been honest, honesty is something that could have improved the beginnings of your career. Honesty would have let y'all stay in the right key. Honesty would have told some of y'all to practice properly so that you can have better stage presence. But we're here now. And the honesty is that y'all ain't coming back. But what I'm excited for, okay, honestly, is Normani's solo career. You can't tell me nothing, okay? I'm excited for her. I want to see Queen win. I want to see her do more shit. And I want to see her slay the stage, doing splits on stage. And I want to see those vocals get better. I'm here for Normani. I mean, there's nothing that you can do about it, sis. So, Fifth Harmony, shout out to everybody. I have fun. I have fun. Girl, where's Normani? I wanted to end this video on Blue Ivy. Now, she was at a cute ass event where I think Beyonce was being honored at this one. I think she was being honored with her humanitarian award. Tina said, hey girl, I'm giving you an award for being charitable and shit, and it was cute. She came out there looking like Cleopatra. They said that Blue Ivy had a vibranium wig on. It was cute. But then Blue Ivy said, you know what girl, I'm gonna bid. I'm going to go home with some artwork. Since y'all are doing an auction here, girl, I'm going to place my own bid. And she rolls her hair when the good sis said, girl, anybody gonna buy this for 19K, 19,000, girl. Blue said, yes, girl, what's the tea, honey? You know what I mean? She didn't say that. Not yet. You sent her to Auntie Adrian house, girl. She might end up saying that. But she said, yes, girl, yes, ma'am. And she said, I got it. I got it. Jay-Z was like, girl, if you don't put that shit down, if you don't put that shit down, I ain't trying to spend 19K tonight, maybe tomorrow. But it was just so interesting to see how, oh, girl, she's bidding on 19K. Like, girl, oh, it's so cute. Yeah, it's real cute, but she can actually place the order, so what's up? And if that's the case, I need to organize a different type of auction. And I want Beyonce, Blue Ivy, Jay-Z, everybody. I want all the famous celebrities to be there. And the auction is going to be for my student loans. Anybody want to take the $4,000 one? The $4,000 going once, going twice. $4,000 sold. Anybody want to take the $3,000 loan? $3,000 loan, I got this on my second semester of undergrad. Anybody want to take $3,000 sold? Girl, I would make a killing. Capitalism ain't gonna kill me. Have a good goddamn evening.